you
let it
could
compound.
you could do worse with it than being in VICI, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean,
It's kind of one of those things where you got to let it.
better? Is
And REITs
SGov
are,
better? That's the question.
yeah, and I feel like REITs are eventually going to catch on. I don't know when, but they're going to eventually.
Well, I've been going heavy in REITs. In my portfolio, those are the ones that are slowly trying to rebound. But hey, I mean, with Realty Income being down, Prologis being down, Prologis is probably one of my favorite REITs out there. It's one of the biggest REITs out there too, and it's it's everywhere. It's expanding. Revenue's not bad. The yield's a little bit higher, which is nice, and you can't go wrong with it. I'm still in IIPR as well.
Yeah. I mean, I think the only REIT I have is MPW, but all REITs have taken hits anytime that the 10-year treasury yield goes up, because that's a sign that any debt that they take on to grow is going to be more expensive. And also the yield that they pay is less attractive because you can get a risk-free yield on a 10-year treasury that's pretty close in some cases. And then it's like, why take the risk of buying a REIT when you could have that? So that it just drives the price down naturally when that happens.
Yeah.
So I think if we see treasury yields go back down, then our REITs will recover and have a nice price bump.
Yeah,
it's going to be a while. If you looked at Care Trust REIT, CTRE, that's a pretty good healthcare REIT.
No, I have not. Yeah, it's just like there's nothing like obvious to swap it for. Like, I like the portfolio where it's at right now.
It's interesting that Nas mentioned Blue Owl Capital. I do own that one as well.
Oh,
how many shares am I at? I have a few shares in that one.
You think Nike's a good opportunity?
Yeah, I've been buying Nike.
Are you bullish that Dividend dude sold? Is that good? Is that bullish for you?
Why did he sell? I mean, I just think it's a buying opportunity.
He sold to put it in Google.
He sold 10%. He still has Nike. He sold 10% of his Nike stock.
Still bullish. The Kramer.
He trimmed. Remember?
Yeah.
Remember that whole debate? He trimmed.
Yeah, trimmed.
I think I think with what's his name, Khan. I think you should have Khan versus finance guy in a debate. That would be hilarious.
I'd be like the two retards fighting meme. Yeah, but I wouldn't be able to handle that. Kamer's never gonna come on too. That's the problem. We've tried. Trust me.
Oh, I'd like to see.
Yeah, after he said I wasn't very smart, I told him like, hey, you can come by and we can have an actual conversation if you want to show how not smart I am. And I didn't do that, you know. Oh, okay.
I'm trying to see how many shares I have of it. I'll find it eventually. I have my M1 Finance portfolio. I have a lot of stocks, and I pretty much created my own ETF. I know I have it somewhere, but I'll figure it out. But I do have Owl somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, a good question from Breathe. When you're fully invested and the stock you drops, how do you decide to do? I'll speak on behalf of the Amazon dip that was a few weeks ago. Like, if nothing changes fundamentally and it kind of just goes down like macro wise or tariffs, whatever, load up.
If
there's a reason.
So keep in mind, he says when you're fully invested, meaning you don't have any cash available for more.
Oh, I don't know. Don't look at the account.
Yeah. I mean, if you're in a growth stock like Amazon, just leave it alone. It'll fix itself.
Yeah.
I mean, usually, so I don't drip any of my dividends. So what I'll do is next time I receive a dividend or option income or whatever, I'll maybe put that cash into the stock if I don't have any excess cash sitting around. It's something. It's better than nothing, right?